Hello, landscapers. I'm Kelly Stevens with Eyeon Growth, and I'm here to talk about and share my journey about learning automations as a non-techie coder. I don't have any coding background whatsoever, but I am diving headfirst into automations and learning how to build agents and learning how to streamline business processes, and I'm sharing my journey about all of it. I want to look back at this and be like, oh wow, I can't believe I've come so far. It's really cool to kind of share your journey when you start a new business adventure. You start something new that you haven't ever done before. It's really cool. I did this about a year ago and I shared my journey. I called it Building a Business and a Body. It was a series I did on another YouTube channel, and I had a lot of people following me because I talked about how I was building a body, because I was building a fit body with this brand I was building, and then I was also building a brand around that, so how I was building a business. And it was so cool because at the beginning I just took it from a concept in my head, and at the end of the series I was making money with this concept in my head, and so I was talking about how I was building a business and a body and what I did. So this is going to be that version of this for this channel. I'm going to be sharing my journey of creating an AI automation agency. I guess I'm calling it an agency, I don't know. For so long I've been really focused on doing marketing strategy, sales funnels, and automation that way, automating emails, automating people to book a call with you. Very simple automations, but I'm stepping in a little bit deeper into systems automations. So automating lead generation or automating your social media, having posts already ready for you, or scraping websites for YouTubes and being able to pull the best ideas and having it already script an idea for you and having it waiting just in your inbox to film it, or have automatically posted. We've been able to automatically post for a long time, but you can integrate those automatic posters even with these, which is cool. And I really like doing CRM systems and being able to manage where people are at in different stages and sending emails or whatever, adding, deleting, or moving records just automatically and not having to actually go in the CRM and do it yourself. I really like seeing that. So I think those are the easy automations I'm going to start with. The last week, I actually jumped into a certification and a brand new program. I joined Maker's School. It's on school, SKOOL.com. Nick, I can't pronounce his last name, starts with an S. He's amazing at make.com. He's like the make guy. I think if you go on YouTube, he's like the only person. So he's got a ton of free videos. You guys don't have to pay any money to learn this because he has a ton of free videos, but I am paying money because I'm getting support. He's actually laying out and giving his templates. He's giving exactly step-by-step what to do. And I'm one of those people, I like checklists and steps and like exactly what to do every single day. The last week you were supposed to go, or before you start the program, officially start the program, you're supposed to go and get certified and understand make.com. And I come from a non-coding tech background, you guys, so I had no idea what I was doing. I had to learn some basic JavaScript, I had to learn some basic HTML. Like, it was a little bit over it still is a little bit over my head, but it's okay because it's just learning and it's all figure outable. I think everything out there is figure outable. And the only difference between something that you don't know and something that you do know is just honestly a few hours and some focus. And that is something that I've learned so much in my life, and I'm determined to learn this. I have that brain to figure it out. I have a resource. I have a community to help me figure these things out. So if I know how to do it exactly right now, no. But can I figure it out? 100%. Do I know that I can do that? Do I have the determination to actually make that happen? 100%. I'm like, even though I'm not an expert on this platform, I'm ready to just go and get my hands dirty and play and just work with businesses and get it going. People are going to get some deals from me because a lot of people build these automations at really high costs, and I'm going to be delivering excellent service and excellent automation. I'm going to have people helping me be able to do this. You're going to get some good stuff from me for not very much money at the very beginning when I'm getting out, so it's really cool. But I was able to get through the certifications. I was able to get all those badges from my Upwork because I'm going to be on Upwork applying for automation jobs. And today was officially day one. So for day one, we have a checklist of things we have to do. It's about an hour and a half every single day for 90 days of intense work. You are almost guaranteed to have your first client in 90 days. Like, most people in this group have their first client in the first 4 or 5 days. So it just really depends like how much you really put into it. I'm getting there, so we'll see. But today I had to pick a domain and an operating name, and I had to also set up all the email stuff. So one of the outreach methods that we do is cold email, and we use Instantly.ai, and I've been using Instantly.ai. So for me, I was like, that's really easy. I like Instantly. I've actually booked calls off Instantly before already. We had to buy 10 different domains. No, sorry. 4 different domains and 10 different email addresses. So each domain, you can have up to about 5 email addresses under that, or so. It's the number you should stick to. But my mentor, he likes us to pick 3. So we have 3 different email addresses under one domain, different, like Kelly and Kelly S and my name. So it's a little different. So yeah, I bought all those. I like set up all the back-end settings on that. I connected them to my Instantly. I actually started the warming up the emails, because you can't just like massively start emailing people and buy all these domains and be like, cool, I'm gonna start tomorrow and just start massively sending 200 emails a day. You can't do that. And that's why I had to buy 9 emails, you guys, because you can only send about 30 emails a day from an email box on automation without it getting flagged. Like, you don't want to go more than 30, like, at all. So they say about 30 per email box, and 30 times 9, 270. I'm going to be able to send 270 cold emails every single day. That's a lot. That's going to hit me a lot. Add up over 30 days or so. That's going to be a ton of people. To give you an example, I was just running a really small campaign, and I just had 400 leads on a spreadsheet, and I was doing it so slow, and I haven't even finished it. It's been like 3 weeks. I would hit 400 leads in 2 days with this campaign that I'm about to go. But I had to get the campaigns in there. I had to get all the settings done. I had to start warming them up. So they're going to simulate sending out test emails and sending things so it acts like a real email box. Google's not going to flag it as, hey, this is like AI and this is a robot running this. So it works really well. I've done it with my other accounts. I love Instantly. It's one of my favorites. Apparently there's a cheaper one that he was talking about, and he said that at the very end, and it's about $40 to $50 cheaper per month. And I'm like, oh, I already set up Instantly, whatever. So here we go. But I'm excited. So some big changes coming from me. 2 big changes, actually. I am changing my name a little bit. I'm not really changing much, but I am changing the name. So I'm gonna tell you the story of my name and my operating name. I'm kind of excited about it. I don't even know, probably three or 4 years ago now, probably. It'll be 4 years in September, so 3.5 years ago, I actually started my first business, and my first business was called Eyeon Healing. I, like your E-Y-E on healing, because I look at people's eyes and I know iridology. I'm actually certified in iridology, so I can look at your eye, and everything in your eye corresponds to a different organ. So I can look at your eye and say, okay, you've got thyroid weakness, there's some gut backup going on in the gut. I can see your heart. I can see all the things in your eyes. Like, I can see my broken neck in my eye, which is crazy because I broke my neck a couple of years ago. So the eyes kind of reflect a lot of things. So I had Eyeon Healing as my name. So fast forward to getting out of health, I got into marketing, and I was like, I already have Eyeon Healing already set up. All my bank accounts are set up, and it takes a lot of time to do that. I decided to pick a name for marketing that was very similar to Eyeon Healing, because if it started to take off, which I had no idea, like, I didn't know if it was gonna take off, and I was like, if it starts to take off, I can just file a DBA for my taxes, and it's not gonna be this whole thing where I have to set up a whole new company, set up a whole new bank account, all those kind of things. I can just file it under this Eyeon DBA, Eyeon Growth. So I did Eyeon Growth, and it has started to take off, you guys, which is really cool. I love doing marketing. It's mostly marketing strategy. I was doing a lot of marketing strategy, doing a lot of marketing design, marketing materials, doing a lot of coaching with marketing. A lot of people really love just having that person to talk to and listen to, because a lot of solo business owners, they don't have that person to bounce ideas off of. And now there's ChatGPT and stuff, but not a lot of people are really that techie with it. So people love doing strategy with me. That's, I think, is like the #1 thing people ask me for, which is funny. I had someone ask me yesterday. I'm like, whatever, sure, I'll take you on right now. But I like doing strategy. It's just my brain works that way. I think long term. I see that vision. I see that plan more than I think most people. But I also do sales funnels. I've done a lot of lead magnets. I've created some beautiful lead magnets, ebooks, all that kind of stuff. So I've been doing that the last 6 months or so. So I was gonna keep the Eyeon Growth name, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go through this process like every single body else. I'm gonna follow the process to the T, and I'm gonna create a new name. Because I was like, Eyeon Growth is what I'm doing, but Eyeon Automations actually stuck out to me way more, you guys. So I decided to buy a new domain, Eyeon Automations. I'm going to be operating under Eyeon Automations now, which I still have Eyeon Growth and Eyeon Healing and all these things. I never did anything legally with Eyeon Growth at all. So I don't know, it just has my website, it has my blog, it has all that under there. But I'm gonna be building a new website, I think, through this program. It's like step by step. I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but I do believe we're building a website and we're connecting all those things in there. So I wanted to just start from scratch and start from fresh, and I created a new logo today, so I'm really excited about it. And I also did some keyword research just randomly. I was in Google ad keywords on Google Ads, and this is a lot more promising than what I like thousands and millions more views per month than I was ever gonna get in landscaping, just specifically in landscaping. So there's that. But the next big change I think I'll talk about in my next video, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna land on. Tomorrow is you pick your niches, and I say niches plural because he wants us to pick 3, you guys, 3 niches. I've never really worked with a business coach that makes you pick 3 niches. Typically they're like, pick 1, double down, go down on that one. I like the idea of picking 3 because he likes you to pick 3 to go broad and figure out what you like, because honestly, This has happened to me. It's happened to clients. I've seen this happen so many times. You're like, hey, I want this niche. I like this niche. I'm gonna go down this niche. And you go down this niche and you don't like that niche. You don't like working with that client. You get so sick of it and you've done so much work. You've done so much back work. You created so much materials and you're just like, this niche doesn't work for me. That happens all the time. So I love that he's just, yeah, pick three. One of my three, I know for a fact, is gonna be commercial landscapers. So no longer gonna be working with the solo, single landscape owners that are just themselves or the smaller lawn care companies. I'm gonna be working with the bigger commercial landscape companies that have offices, have employees, have things that I can automate from, have pain, like actual physical pain, because they have people doing automatic typing things in or filling out things like by hand. You guys, I work in construction and people still fill things out by hand. Like it's crazy when we're so digital these days. So yeah, I'm very excited about the new direction. I will share more about the two other niches that I'm going to be pushing forward. I think I know what they are. They definitely relate to my background very well and they relate to what I want to do right now. I'm not a coder. Obviously, there are a level of automations and there's the more advanced ones and the easier ones. I don't really want to do the more advanced ones right now. And so I know what areas I want to go into. I also know that I don't want to deal with any legal issues or client issues. So I definitely want to stay away from law. I want to stay away from medical. I don't want to work in those at all. Anything with client and data issues around that, people that are really protective of their data. I don't want to deal with that. Not for me. I want to go easy. Coaches, consultants, maybe some staffing companies, landscaping companies, maybe marketing agencies, maybe real estate brokers, maybe, I don't know, what do other people do? Like big plumbing companies, home building companies, construction companies. There's a lot that I could do. So it's just tomorrow I have to make a decision and I'm going to make a decision on my 3 niches tomorrow. So I will share more updates with you guys when I have them. But yeah, follow along on my journey. If you're curious about what it takes to start an AI automation agency, I'm doing it. You guys, I am starting it. I am doing it. I am all in. And I am not someone that was probably about 3 years ago, I would have called myself tech challenged, you guys. I didn't even know how to operate a printer, but now I am building an AI automation agency and I'm documenting everything. Keep watching, you guys. I'm excited to share my journey. I'm excited to share all the fun because there's so much potential in this industry. I'm really excited. All right, guys, take care and let me know if you have any questions. Drop your questions below about AI or automation or anything I mentioned that you're just like, what is she talking about? Or setting up tax issues, or definitely this was not tax advice, so don't take any of this as tax advice. That's just what I did. And yeah, all right, take care, guys.